Raul Podcast.
What are the charges? A meal, a succulent Chinese meal. What do you got to say about that, Anthony?
Are you ready to receive my limp penis?
That was your favorite part of the video?
Yeah, I think so. Because he looked at him around the eyes when he said it.
Alright, welcome back, y'all. This is,
We didn't say an episode last time, and I just don't know.
We haven't said an episode.
Well, we skipped an episode.
Because we deleted a whole episode as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got a lore you guys don't know about.
And you'll never know about.
Yeah.
Because we're eventually going to forget it. I'm going to forget it.
Yeah, I'm not, absolutely. What was I going to say? We're on episode...
Probably like...
15, 16?
Hopefully.
Hopefully, yeah.
If not, I'll know for sure next time.
Yeah.
I'll know for sure next
It's
time.
not even the first video that we haven't published.
Yeah. Well, it's been like that before. It's just I had something in the back ready to go, and
Fair.
So this time it was more just, excuse me, life behind bars is different. Rob, you gotta come out and readjust.
Someone in the rehab threw him a shiv while he was still taking a Duke, and he was like, "Don't even wipe.
Yeah.
Don't even wipe. I want you to fight." He threw you a knife, Anthony.
Yeah.
Shit done got real. Shit didn't get rid of it, bro. Guy got PTSD. Start choking your ass out. You missed a lot on the last episode, listener. If you didn't.
It's gonna be out before this one anyway.
Oh yeah, but what are the odds that someone listens to it? I think the odds of even the people that we know picking and choosing the episodes that they listen to are very great.
That's true. Especially,
I don't think anyone's going down the discography.
maybe they're day ones and they just want to keep it that way.
Yeah, listener, if you're a real one, you know about. I don't remember anything that we say on
fingering the shit out your ass.
Oh yeah,
that's about it. No, there's other things we just.
Are you fingering the shit out of your ass, or are you fingering the shit out of your ass?
Yeah,
that's what it was, right?
Yeah, it was like that.
It was along the lines of that.
It was along. It just popped in my head for some reason, but what I was gonna say was mostly about the notes. My bad.
Notes. Oh, you got notes this time around, or what? Or
no, I was gonna ask you if you've been on your notes because last time I was going straight off with just everything that happened. Well, it wasn't everything, but like I guess the main things that came to mind.
The parts I did share.
No, the things I would remember in that moment. I'm sure there's like little other stories that I probably won't forget. It's just. It needs to be triggered, you know? Like,
no, I got you. You
like, damn, that shit was funny, but then you just kind of...
Like I have something that's kind of similar to that, too. Yeah, I got you. Not necessarily, twin. I mean, in terms of, like, actual content for this, I ain't been jotting shit down.
That's fine. I mean, it sounds like a long week.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I had a crazy fever, and then.
Think it was COVID?
Yeah, I got the. What's the variant we're on now? We're on Delta Omega.
Oh, I don't know. Well, I'm just asking because Gorda got it, and then, the maid that works over there where I work. She got it.
Oh, so yeah. I mean, I don't know. It could have been COVID. I think honestly, it's gonna become like a seasonal thing moving forward. I think it's gonna just be cold now. It's just gonna be
it's probably
instead of the flu, it's just gonna be fucking COVID. Which like I don't know. It's kind of gay. Cause then if you're a kid in like 20 years, you're gonna be like, Dad, I caught COVID, and you'd be like, I heard that the whole world shut down because of this shit. And you'd be like,
yeah.
It's kind of mid too, bruh.
I mean, that's how the flu was, wasn't it? Wasn't it killing people pretty badly?
Is the flu the same thing as influenza?
Yeah.
Oh, that's the abbreviation. That's the slang.
I think
that's the. I'm throwing the big flu, bitch.
Maybe or we're just.
Wait, I'm retarded. I you know. Wait, because you know.
Yeah, it's called flu.
You know how I'm retarded.
Influenza.
Because I work with dog influenza all the time, and there have been times where I've seen flu on the paperwork. And I'm like, what the fuck is that?
Your brain just couldn't.
Yeah, it just didn't connect. I was like, what the fuck?
One's too short to be important.
No, that's not what that means.
Man.
It's spelled influenza. Where's the IN?
Imagine being a medieval peasant and you catch influenza, bro. I'd be dead as hell. Thank God we just got the flu now.
Oh my god. Have you heard about the theory that the president's dead?
Huh? Oh yeah.
I saw, this is a direct snatch off of somebody's Twitter, but it was like, I like to believe that the president isn't actually dead, but he had a close to death encounter and is now like having a midlife crisis. And one of the quotes was like, it was read in Donald Trump's voice, but it was like, Inshallah, brothers and sisters or some shit. It was like I saw the afterlife and it was the Muslim one.
My bad, guys.
It was like he was like I met a lot and he was not very pleased. But yeah, dude. What is your take on that, Anthony? You think the president's gone? You think we're gonna have a what's it called? Give me your thoughts on whether or not you think the president's dead first.
No, I think he might have just been busy with something, because if they're able to like pump Biden full of drugs to where he can be up there for more than 5 minutes, they would do the same to Trump, I think. And not only that, but I don't know. I've seen like some pictures and like, stuff online, and then I don't care enough to look into it, like the vein stuff, like people.
The vein stuff? What's the vein stuff?
Like on his hand, he had weird fucked up like bulgy veins.
Yeah, but my grandma has
old.
weird fucked up
bulgy
veins.
I see stuff like that and I'm like, man, he's old. Like, well, that's another thing. Like, he's just an old guy now. Just like Biden, he might just show up like once a month and be like, hey.
That is true. By the end, they were not parading his ass around.
No, and Trump's getting to his age, isn't he? I'm pretty sure he is.
Maybe, man.
So I wouldn't put it past to just put him away sometimes now.
You know what? Shove him, bro. Fuck it. Yeah, I feel that. I can see that.
I also saw some pictures where like his ankles were super like. Have you seen that one? That one just looks funny. Like
he has cankles. The president has fucking cankles.
Like fucking Uggs over it.
It pisses me off that like how I think like you see him. It was the same thing with Biden. It's like, dude, there's no way anyone's still actually happy. And then you come across some dickhead that was like, the president's really doing his job. And I'm like, he's not doing it.
Yeah, it is crazy how there's just still some like
that's my president.
Yeah. Look, I don't care if you're like, I just hope they do well. It's different versus like that's my boy.
Yeah.
That's my dude. Or it stuck with me because when you said, you know what, maybe what's his name? Alex Jones does know that Trump is a white hat pedophile. And there might be some people out there who just actually believe that.
White hat pedophile? Is that the same thing as like a white hat hacker?
Yeah, like
where they're a good pedophile?
And that's why he didn't release.
Okay, man. Yeah. To get around the kid fuckers, you have to fuck a kid, man.
Yeah.
That's crazy, bro. How else was he supposed to be believable, guys? Oh, that's crazy.
Just like if you go undercover with the FBI and you gotta do some drugs, you just.
I remember people downplaying when Biden sniffed that little girl's hair. All sensually, like he went into his little fucking fairy tale land while sniffing her hair. We were like, he's old. And I was like, what? How does that make it better? So what do you expect, bro? He's old. I was like, bro, no fucking way.
He's so close to death, and that child is so close to birth.
He's trying to reincarnate. Yeah.
He is closer to her than you and I. We wouldn't understand. But yeah, that's why it's like annoying where it's, you went down on it like, hold on.
Whoa, who'd I go down on, twin?
You were hard. I can't say
I was hard for who?
You were hard on him, so be hard on Trump. Or whatever,
In my defense, I think it's kind of pre-established that, like, it was like, you had to tell people that you didn't fuck with Biden. Mm-hmm. This one, I think, is kind of just presumed that you don't fuck with the current president. And then when you go, here's the thing: people were surprised when you didn't support Biden, and people are surprised when you do support Trump.
Okay, you know what? Yeah, that's
you get what I'm saying? Like people are like, oh, I mean, he's not the best, but like, why do you hate him? You feel me?
Yeah.
And then people are like, I know he's not the worst, but there's no way you actually fuck with him. Like, you feel me?
Yeah,
So it's that same vibe, just in reverse.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I get that then. Man, I wonder what we would have been talking about with Kamala.
Probably something
Too black. Not.
No, I don't even know.
I don't know.
Dude.
Yeah, I don't know.
Because she wasn't even too black. Like, I think that was like the complaint by like a very specific, like hyper specific group of people for Obama,
yeah.
right? But even then, like
the voodoo doll Obama people.
Oh God! But it's like Kamala was like, she was like the type of black where like people like assume that you're like Hispanic, like. If she had a Dominican accent, you would not be surprised. Like, if you saw her on the street without the context of her being Kamala Harris, and she's spoken in like Dominican accent, you'd be like, oh yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I get that. I've definitely seen black or Dominican people.
Exactly.
Especially recently.
I've seen black or Dominican people who don't claim black.
Yeah.
So yeah.
You know what? It just shows that we're all the same people, and no matter what, we can all unify together to kill the furries. I think
I knew a very professional human being who would say that she was friends with furries. Like someone at the top of their career who was like, furries ain't even that bad, twin. And that made me a little scared because that just means that like how many professions are people like really close to the top of? We're just like, furries ain't even that bad, twin. Like you saw that one general who had a furry mask on. It was like,
no.
It was like, what was it? God damn it! It was like.
Did they say something?
No. It's like there's like chief, captain. Oh, I think it was like Admiral Roof something out or something because he's retiring, and as he was retiring, he was announcing that he was a furry the whole time.
Navy Admiral for I shouldn't have just
or it might have been
I shouldn't have Googled that. It was just animals in Navy Admiral outfits.
I was gonna say it might have been like an Air Force person maybe.
Okay, yeah.
Air Force fucking furry.
And then he just came out and was like, "Oh, furry."
Yeah, it was like I can quote it. The quote is fucking great. It's like it's like flight captain fucking Rufenstein or some shit out.
Yeah, there's always gotta be some weird shit. There's just no way. I feel like we've talked about this before because it's just so much. Well, it's just right on the front of your mind where like a comment like that just brings it all up to you, and you're like, damn, they probably can just do whatever they want, huh?
Yeah, literally. Because it's just like. I think people end up getting like not scared, but people are like what's the word? People get mesmerized by accomplishments and they forget that people are just still people.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, and it's like, oh, he'll be like, that's the CEO of the company, and then, but he's still just a dude. You feel me? Like, I've seen that a lot where like you hold people to super high regards and then you get really close to them, right? And then you just realize you're just a regular dude. Yeah. And it's just like. It's like because of this crazy buildup in your head, and now you're disappointed that it's just a regular dude. But it's like, why are you even building up that dude in the first place? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like this is what you do, but it's just like a regular dude. And it's like then you're kind of the asshole. I think.
That's fair.
But I do think people get mesmerized by status in terms of like, literally just status in general. Like the fucking.
I mean that's where you get the whole like stan culture stuff, right? You know?
Yeah, like you end up building up someone in your head past what is realistic or even real type shit.
Yeah, so then what do you think is appropriate for someone to admire someone or maybe like hold them up a little bit more if they have a certain skill? Because maybe like, you know, rap or
this is
or music.
There was a tweet specifically that guy made where he was like Officer Bow Wow Officer Bow Wow out. That's what he fucking said.
Yeah, that's crazy. But,
yeah, but
that threw me off.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, it threw me off. I was like, what are we talking about again? No, but status just kind of and just like leading.
Oh, if then is it kind of understandable that someone might be admire someone or hold someone up a little bit more if they have some kind of skill you know, like musicians, like
Oh
pop
yeah,
stars,
definitely.
you know.
I think that's a lot of what ends up happening. It's like
It starts there, maybe.
yeah, a lot of times it's just admiration that ends up leading to you not even I won't say the words fantasize, but just like you hold them in such high regards that you start eliminating the humanity from their person. Like they end up just becoming an idea or a fantasy in your head. And like yeah, I think that happens in relationships too, just in general, dude.
Yeah.
Like people do that. They idolize people.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah. Isn't it like in the Bible not to idolize people or not? It's like no man shall be an idol to you or some shit.
Yeah.
Some shit like that. But
Yeah, isn't that why?
you shall not worship false idols.
Yeah, that is that.
Yeah.
No.
It happens with people. It happens with like things too. It happens with like money. It will be like, oh, money's gonna bring me happiness. Which like I was talking with my girl about this specifically. I was like, you like. In correlation to depression, it's like I think the cure for depression is gratitude, just because like people are sad at like every point in human existence. Like people are sad with literally everything, people are sad with literally nothing, and then the opposite goes for happiness. Like people are super happy with nothing, super happy with everything. And I was like, for some people who say money would genuinely grant them happiness, like that might really be like a dead ass statement. Like they might genuinely have absolutely everything in their life except fucking money. And like if I had money, I would literally have a full fucking deck of cards right now. And I was like, that's also why I don't fully trust people when they're like, money isn't everything, bro. Don't just worship money. And it's like, bro, what if I'm chillaxing and I could just be chillaxing extra crazy with all these bands? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, I don't know. I think that ultimately it comes down to gratitude. And it's like, if you learn how to appreciate the now, then it's like you can build off of gratitude moving forward. Or just have gratitude for like the new things that come into your life.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
Also, yeah, I think what you said comes up a lot in my mind too. How if you feel like you just need that little more, and then you'll probably be chilling. It probably might come down to money. You know,
Yeah.
like if you have a little bit because of this side project, but that side project you just love so much than any other work, but it's just not making you enough money, or like, or it doesn't support you. You know, that's why like so many people who have a lot of money, they might end up like when they retire, that's the best part of their life sometimes, because they develop a skill or like maybe do something that is just pure enjoyment.
Literally, yeah. I think it just comes down to like fucking balancing your pit boy stats. You gotta it's like, damn, I invested too much in this bullshit, now I'm fucking up in every other trade in my life.
No,
you know what I mean? So it's like, you really just have to, and what I mean by like gratitude is the cure to depression, it's not like, you know, it's like, it's not breaking down into that's easy and that's all you need as a cure, because like developing gratitude can be so fucking hard. You feel me? Just because it's like, it might not even be the sheer lack of gratitude that is fucking up your gratitude. It might literally be for example, like a chemical imbalance that is literally enabling you from being present enough to enjoy the moment. And then in relation, have gratitude for the moment.
Yeah. Just a constant fight of actually, even as you're learning to build the muscle to be, what's the word?
Gratitude, grateful?
Grateful. I don't know why. I said grateful, I just thought gracious. Grateful.
Oh yeah, I'm gracious with a motherfucker. Nah, but yeah.
Yeah, building that muscle to be grateful, even on the way, it might not even feel like it's doing anything. Or it's like the reverse, where maybe you might feel grateful that you're doing something, but then you get that final product and you're not.
Kind of gay.
Yeah. You know,
agreed, yeah.
So then it's very confusing for your brain, because it's like, wait, was it worth it? I don't know.
Yeah.
I was good, but now we did what we wanted to, and it's not that good.
No, yeah, exactly. And I think that's why it can be so difficult. Just because, like, it's not even just developing a muscle. Like, sometimes you just have, like, a fucked up muscle to begin with. Like, you're just given a fucked up muscle.
Yeah.
And it's like, then you gotta deal with your whole other set of, like, fucking rules and shit. To, like, go about building that in a different way. So it's like, I think in a sheerly, like, if you're just looking at it straight up, I genuinely believe that gratitude is the, like, solve for human depression, but it's also, there's so much nuance to that as a concept.
Yeah, it's just too hard to actually apply it.
Exactly. It's a very simple thing, but it's goddamn impossible to apply for some people.
Yeah.
You know?
It's the same thing where like maybe someone could say just be happy, and while for some people that is true, others like it still might be true, but might not be the same thing as like going outside.
Yes, it might not be applicable. Yeah.
Yeah, it might not be just one simple thing, or maybe it's not something that you can do by yourself. All the extra stuff that just makes anything that goes on in your head really hard and complicated. Really.
Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah.
Do you Well, thinking of that, I remember the money doesn't make you happy thing.
Mm-hmm.
After leaving the facility or whatever, I didn't work for a bit, so I came out, had to pay bills, and then I was just broke as fuck. And then I remember I had some money saved up. I still had some money, so I can do my things, and then be fine for the next month. And then I have some money in certain stocks and stuff. And then there's one that's like I was just looking through some, and then looking through tech stuff and seeing if there's some cheap ones. And then there's one where it was really cheap, and it was kind of going down, so it was gonna get cheaper. And I was like, shit, maybe I can put all my money into this, and then it'll go up, and I'll be fine. Yeah, I'm gonna flip it. I'm gonna flip it. But it's just because I have that little worm in my mind telling me that like you just need some money. You can do it real quick. You'll be fine.
Yeah.
And then you'll be grateful for what now that you're mentally well.
Yeah.
You'll be grateful now because you're gonna be monetarily well.
No, yeah,
and then those things also hurt the muscle, because then you're tricking yourself. You do something, and then the muscle gets worse because it's like, fuck, that didn't work. There's no point in doing something like that.
Yeah, I think
when like a good investment might still help me, it's just not right now.
Yeah, I agree. I think it's a lot of the time, I think that when you try to build off of like personal like achievements or whatever, you're like, I'll do this, I'll do that, and then like I'll reach full on like everything that I've ever wanted, and it's like you finally reach that state. That's when just like human greed starts to seep in, where you're just like, I think that's when people start comparing shit. They're they start swinging their dick around. It's like, oh, I got this yacht, but homeboy over there got the bigger yacht. I'm gonna get the 2025 and boss up on his bitch ass. Yeah. And it's like your monkey brain ends up interfering with your happiness, and it's like, that's why I think it's so essential to like separate and like categorize, or like at least like get a mental map of like what your negative and your positive behaviors are, you know what I mean? Because a lot of people just don't even weigh out they don't weigh out like their human traits. Like they don't even just like fucking pull out their pockets and really see what they working with. Like, and like there's like fucking people do years of therapy to really do that, and then other people just like bullshit their way around, you feel me, and just like, oh, I'm good at this, I'm bad at that, and you feel me. But I think ultimately just at least playing with that concept like really helps at least try and like ward off some of like just like your animal instincts. It's like, I think a lot of like that swing your dick around just to try and be better than people isn't even just like an ego thing. I think it's literally just a monkey brain thing where it's like, I gotta show him I'm better than him. Yeah. It's like, he's gonna fuck my bitch if I don't. Like, it really just is the monkey brain part of you, I think. Well, don't get me wrong. There's for sure some of it that is truly tied into like your ego as a person, but a lot of time I don't even blame that. Like, I think a lot of it is straight up just your fucking biology as a person, and you just gotta kind of like be like, I'm gonna try and be better than that. Yeah. But I to kind of try and relate back to that, I think that it's like, it kind of just also goes back to the hand that you're dealt that makes it very difficult to sometimes feel like appreciative of the things that you have, you know? It's just like, it's like, you might be comfortable, but then your brain is like, oh, but I'm not doing good enough. You feel me? And it's just like, it's like that little thing in the back of your head is just like, I think that it's like something that you try to work with. It's not like something you really get rid of. So you just kind of try and become like homies with it. And try to like minimize its greater negative habits. Yeah. It's like, yeah, at least that's what I think. But, you know, I don't really know.
No, that makes sense.
Cause like at least me personally with the whole ADHD mind thing, I can't really control like my inner thought production very well. Like I can try and like zen out a little bit and like try and not like, but my head is just full blown, just like throwing bullshit at itself all day long.
Yeah.
So I have to just ignore some of it. Where it's just like, what if I just drop the whole check on some bullshit? And it's just, it's not like at least you can be like, yeah, I'm gonna flip it. I'm gonna get my bread up. I'm like, what if I just drop the whole check on a new snake? And it's just like I'm gonna get no joy from this. It's literally just like take my money. Yeah, it's just a thought. So I think it does help with that. At least it has very much helped me with the identification that thoughts are just thoughts. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, cause I think tying yourself to too many thoughts or like to a thought is bad too.
Yeah, I definitely saw that on the app because you can. There's like comments people can leave from other users and stuff, and for that stock that I saw that was like kind of going down, there are some people being like, "Man, I knew this was some bullshit. I'm gonna sell," or like, "This is doing bad. Fuck this stock. I'm out." Or like, and then one comment I remember on one of those was like, "Man, this is why you never win. You're some fucking crackhead who needs rent money, so you're selling your stock and you're not playing the long game. I'm gonna be here for years." I'm like, okay, those are. He just
there
said
are levels to this shit.
Yeah, like that guy just said he just doesn't have faith anymore, so he's gonna sell. That's what the whole stock market is. You know, it's like you believe in it and you don't.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean just because you're gonna wait for years means one, it's gonna do good. It's guaranteed to do good, and two, that other people think the same thing. Especially if it is just constantly going down.
Yeah, I think that.
But that shit was the
crackhead.
I don't know why you need to throw the crackhead part in if he's saying they need rent money.
To be fair, I mean, there is an intermediary period of being a crackhead where you're still housed. Even there are like I think 15% of crack. No, it's gotta be great. It's gotta be like 30% of crackheads definitely still worry about rent.
Yeah,
I think
that's fair. They're all begging for rent money, and well, they could just get a motel. Like that's rent money technically, right?
I think about this, right? I think about the becoming of a crackhead sometimes, right? Like you have a good 6-month run of being a crackhead / person.
Yeah.
Which is like people don't think about that. Like, how many baby crackheads do you think you interact with?
Like they were a baby crackhead?
No, they are a current. Like I'm saying, they're in the baby stage of crackhead.
Oh, but
I'm sure we met. I'm sure we met at least like 5 or 6 crack babies.
Yeah, I just thought. Well, I thought like. I don't know what I thought. Like just interact with a baby, but it's also on crack, or like
just a healthy baby. Like here, has some crack.
Or has symptoms because of their crack mom. Anyways, a crack baby.
Crack baby dumb.
I feel like it's probably just like maybe like probably like a low number. 1/20th of the autistic people you meet are actually just crackheads.
You're like, oh, that's a guy. That was a nice guy. He's probably just going through some weird shit.
Yeah.
He's just a full crackhead.
No, he's still a baby. You know, he's still like doing crack, but he's not like so bad that he doesn't have a home. Like you said, you know, like they're still normal enough, but they're. Because I feel like, especially now, if you see someone a little off, you're just like, nah, autistic motherfucker.
That is true, dude. I swear. You know how like people, how people were early on were like, yeah, bro, the autistic thing's on the rise, bro. And it was like a conspiracy. I swear it's not a conspiracy, bro. Everybody having a baby, she's autistic, bro. I met maybe 2 normal babies.
That's fair. I think it's a combination of like, for me, what I think about it is that I think more people are just getting diagnosed, and people are forgetting that there's a lot of us, and the thing is, you know, it's a common thing in statistics and psychology, the fact that if there's more people in general, there's gonna be more of that maybe thing.
So I mean, like,
it's a like, because some people might just be like a little, you know, but it's enough for someone to diagnose it, you know. But then there's also the issue of people making it their identity, and that's not good either.
Fair.
Because then it exasperates.
Exuberates. No.
Not exaggerate. Like it's like exaggerate.
Damn. Okay.
You know what it is, but either way.
Both retarded.
Either way,
both
we're both. Either way, it exaggerates or.
That was it. Exuberates.
No, there's another word that isn't exaggerate, but it
accelerates.
I can't think of it. It sounds like exaggerate. We're both dumb. Either way, it like that might make it worse because that might be the only thing on their mind. You know, the like fuck. I'm autistic. Fuck, I'm
the only thing on their.
Some people anxiety and something else. They might just always be thinking of that other thing because they have anxiety.
That is true.
It's like, fuck, was I? Yeah, so that's why maybe...
Imagine being anxious about a missing limb.
Just like, where is it? Where is it?
I know it's in a freezer somewhere. Fuck.
Yeah. Either way, so I think it's a combination of, like, some people taking it too far because maybe they don't have other things in their life, and then other people... or more people are actually getting diagnosed with it. And there might be just also shit. It could be just a lot of things that we just don't know yet. Yeah, fuck it. It could be the 5G.
It could be the 5G. That's what I'm saying. But there's so many of them, bro. It'd be like a family. Like, you'll be like they'll have an only child and it'll be autistic. And they'll have and it'll be like the next family and you'll meet like one kid and he's like, oh, it's not autistic. And I'm like, oh, okay. Maybe I'm just tripping. They'll be like, meet the other 2 kids. One of them's autistic. I'm like, God damn it!
Well, I guess autistic also kind of the spectrum thing I think matters too.
Very true.
Because some people with ADHD might just be labeled autistic. Because they're like, I don't know, it's not ADHD enough.
Something's wrong with them. Fuck it.
They're like a little off, you know?
Yeah.
But enough for them to be like, yeah, just autism. And then just kind of keep going. So, like, there have been... and there's some people that just don't know, too, like that they might have something.
Just undiagnosed,
yeah. There's plenty of people like that. Like there's
even more than we know about.
That's why, like,
they're everywhere.
You know what? Honestly, I think it's the lead paint. I think the lead paint they use when we were building a bunch of the homes in the South.
Oh, because they did have a bunch of sexual reproductive harm, and technically speaking, we are this kind of generation, and the generation coming in are technically part of the generation that was born because of the lead.
Yeah, that's why. Like, I wouldn't be surprised.
We are a generation affected. You're right. Yeah, we are the children of the generation that should have been sexually affected by the lead.
That's why.
You think like the autistic kids are gonna come out normal?
Yeah, probably. I think since we're more cautious, I think maybe we might start. Well, or already a lot of countries are having like less kids.
I'm looking forward to that.
So that, and we're probably more cautious.
It's gonna be like everyone's gonna be moving like it's the 1970s and be like, how the fuck are they doing that? They're just not gonna be autistic.
Yeah.
Why do they have such good social skills?
Or they're gonna be like, or they're gonna have that Chinese CRISPR and just genetically take out autism.
They're gonna go back into imagine, bro. That it wasn't the technology that made everybody awkward. They just all have autism.
Yeah.
You're like, that's what happened. No wonder the club life died.
Shit. Well, I don't know. There's a bunch of. I also think the COVID stuff might have probably fucked up some kids too.
Socially, yeah. I think a lot of the things. I think it might.
Oh, that too. Well, you're also not like. The increase in accurate diagnosis means there's a lot of inaccurate diagnosis.
That is true, because a lot of the times we were in a generation that was the kind of, those kids, right, were very much socially affected, and the big the big correlation to autism is like socially or like verbally stunting.
Yeah. And
that is the byproduct of that. You are correct.
Yeah, everyone's usually texting or they're just looking at a screen for the whole day. They didn't have to, worry about picking their ass while the kid next to them is picking their nose, like...
Very true.
You just...
They didn't get that. They didn't get the
They didn't get the bullying of hey, that kid's picking his ass.
Picking your ass at school is crazy, bro. I want to say deep in my soul, I want to say that I never picked my ass at school, but I can't say it.
Come on.
But I can't say I didn't. I want to say deep in my soul I didn't, but like, I was a silver-toothed kid, bro. There's no way I didn't pick my ass at some point.
Yeah, sometimes you think about this thing that you did at school and you're like, damn.
You know what I can rep strongly?
What?
Never picked my nose and ate it. Never picked my nose and ate it.
Okay.
I used to bully kids in kindergarten for doing so.
Rightfully so. I used to do it. There was no point. I'll be honest.
Like, I'm not getting a whole lot from this.
Yeah, no, I don't know if I just gained consciousness where that first thought came to mind. I was like, damn, this shit's ass. And I just stopped.
Oh my fucking god.
But, yeah. It was all at once, like, oh, where am I? What is it?
You know when I first believe I gained consciousness? I want to say, this is one of my first memories, right? Like, I have, like, chunks and bits and pieces of a memories, right? But here's my first solid one. It was the first day of kindergarten. They took us to kindergarten, right?
Mm.
And they closed, like, we were all in the courtyard with, like, and the parents were across the gate. Like, you know how there was just like a wire gate where all the parents had dropped off their kids and they're just watching their kids kind of like commingle before going into class.
Yeah.
Teacher, like, did the whole roundup thing. We went inside and they closed the door, right? And, like, this girl, when they closed the door and, like, everyone finally realized that, like, they were no longer with their parents, she just lost her mind, fucking full-blown sprinted to the door and started wailing on that bitch. And I was like, where are we? Yeah, that was probably my first conscious thought.
It's just that part of the movie where, like, the camera zooms out and it's like, wait a minute.
I gotta get out of here. Yeah, type shit.
Like, everyone, join her quickly.
Yeah, that's what I think that was my first conscious thought was being like, am I trapped here? Be like, is she in the right now, twin?
Yeah, and then you just go up to the teacher and he's like, we're only gonna be here for like 5 minutes, right?
Should I also be tweaking out right now?
And then in slow motion, the teacher's mouth just says 6 hours.
No, I was there for less. Remember, I was there for like 4 hours because it was like, yeah.
Either way, an hour is a lot for a kid, you know. So have multiple of those and be like, that's how long you'll be away. Then all the kids are gonna freak out.
That is true. I remember we used to get out early, and then go to your crib, and then from your crib, me and your parents would go pick you up from school.
Mm-hmm.
I got my ass beat on one of those trips one time by your dad.
I still remember that. Because I was like, well, I guess he knows now.
Don't jump in the back of the truck, twin. I don't know what to tell you.
My mom would always bring that shit up with, I can't remember, either it was like visiting family or like family that comes over and they stay with us. And then my mom's like, look, you gotta listen to Ronnie, because if you don't listen to that man, he will do something, okay?
Oh my god.
And honestly, I might too, but his is not a might. His is he will.
He will. His is a guarantee. Mine's is a maybe.
Yeah. Like, I'll yell at you first a few times, but him is not yelling more than once. Because I feel like, I think you got a warning, but it was literally a warning.
I remember it. He said, I was jumping in the back of the truck. He's like, stop jumping.
That too, the warning's always, it's just so calm. He's like, hey, don't do that.
He's like, stop jumping. And I fucking kept jumping. Hey. I remember I barely registered. I was like, kept jumping.
Yeah, bro.
Jump, got my ass beat. Still started getting my ass beat. Oh.
Fucking pulled out the metal part of the of the seatbelt and started beating you with it. Like, put this shit on and sit down.
Oh my god. Oh. Damn. That's crazy, bro.
It's just I feel that's what you gotta do, Rob. Anytime you gotta give your kid a warning and no more.
Stop jumping. He said it so casually. He wasn't even looking at me. And then I'm thinking, wait, he might even to stop jumping.
Yeah. It reminds me of that time what was it?
Oh.
Scrappy.
Oh.
He was still pissing. Nah, he wouldn't piss often, but it was.
I remember your dog. He was pissing inside.
No, but it was usually in the kitchen.
Okay.
And then that, I would always tell him something. If it was in my room, it wasn't that often, so I didn't say much because I knew like it'd either be outside or in the kitchen. So
that's not my territory, bro. I'm sorry. That's not my jurisdiction.
no, I won't tell him anything in my room because this is my room. My fault for him to be pissing here. But then out there, I would say something because it's not my room.
Right.
So, but either way, we're coming. What was it? Oh, we came home. I was hanging out with Manny and Kevin. My dad's like, "Hey, there's some In-N-Out for you guys," or something. It was something like that. Either we bought In-N-Out. There's food, so we sat down to eat. I can't remember if we bought it, made it. We sat down. We all, started to dig in, look at each other, just kind of keep talking about our day. We just got out of school, do whatever fuck shit we're up to, and then Scrappy just like passes by us underneath, and then kind of goes near one of them. I think it was Kevin.
Hit the quick piss?
Kevin and Manny. No, they weren't. He didn't do a quick piss. I think he already pissed, and we didn't notice because we just got back. And sat down, and then my dad grabbed the newspaper roll, just grabbed him by the neck, and was like, "Stop pissing in the house!" And just going at him, and then we're all just sitting there eating. And I remember Manny like went wide eyed and just looked at me, and then took him outside, and then let him stay out there for a little bit, and then Manny was like, "What the fuck was that, man?" Like.
You traumatized him?
Yeah, they would always call him Jackie Chan because you just put the beats on you if you had to.
Oh my god. That's how we earned the name Jackie Chan. Beat your dog's ass. That's fucking crazy. Damn.
That or sometimes Manny would just bring up, like, "Yeah, man, sometimes I just think about Scrappy. Now he got his ass beat while we're eating."
That's crazy. He beat your dog's ass so bad that he gave
Manny a permanent.
He gave him a core memory.
Yeah.
He's gonna be on his deathbed. Scrappy, no.
No.
Just die.
It's just all that old Hispanic, I guess. I don't know. Growing up, you gotta hit him hard enough and it'll be fine.
Are you talking about that being the mentality? Just hit him hard enough and they'll learn?
Yeah, I think so. I feel like that from the stories I heard about my grandpa. I can't remember which one, but they would feed the dog first and then feed themselves.
Okay, so like feed like all the animals around.
Yeah, and in my mind I was like, "Oh, that's nice," and it's like, yeah. So then whenever the dog would come ask for food and they kick them away, they won't feel bad because it's already fed. And I'm like, okay, that's where it was. That's what. Yeah. I'm just sitting there like, okay.
I think that's how you know that, like, I think about stuff like that, and the only way I can really rationalize it is, it's like, you know how, like, when you had, like, a really, really bad day at work, right? And then you come home, and then you gotta do shit at your house now. Like, you're, like, annoyed by the inconvenience of having a life now, right?
Yeah.
I think that, like, that, like, group or, like, that time of people lived at such a high level of stress baseline that, like, they were already, like, just point blank at irritation level.
Yeah.
So I think that, like, now when you see a dog begging for food, you're like, aw, you feel me? But, like, I think that they saw it and they were already, like, at, like, critical, like, brain stimulation, and that dog whining, like, literally actually set them over.
Yeah, it's like, "Motherfucker, I'm eating."
Yeah, literally. I think that they're just constantly at a baseline of, like, trigger.
Yeah, I think that's fair. And then, they might not also, like, have, what is it? Maybe also realize that it's not that simple. Well, I guess for me, I don't see it that simple that, like, you can hurt something just because you gave it everything it needs.
Yeah, I think that that whole thought process, you can definitely see it transfer over onto people where they're like, they have this perception that, like, people owe them for giving them, like, the bare minimum.
Yeah.
Or not the bare minimum, but like
something. Even if, like.
I saw this thing one time that was like there's a language difference in younger and older generations by the thank you that they receive in when you do something for somebody.
Mm-hmm.
Like let's say when someone says you do something for someone and they say thank you, right? And then a lot of older generations, they'll really stop and say you're welcome. Right, like they will emphasize the "you're welcome" part, and then if you notice it, there's a language difference where a lot of younger generations will just go, "Oh, no worries," and that language difference, at least from the way that I was explained it, was there is a difference in the perception of help. Older generations perceive help as a burden, and younger generations perceive help as a duty.
Okay. Yeah, I see that. That's why. Yeah, that makes sense. I feel like my first reaction is definitely like, no problem if someone says thank you.
Exactly, yeah. It's almost, for me, it genuinely feels awkward to say you're welcome. Like, to really be like, yes, I did that for you.
Yeah. Or someone says, like, even sometimes people be saying thank you for helping. I'm like, no, thank you. You know? But, like, that's the first thing that comes to mind. Like, whenever, this happens all the time at fast food, where like they finish the order and like I finish the order and they repeat it and I do my quickest to say thank you, so then I don't have to say no, either I say it before they do or they say thank you. I was like, no, that's when I say the no thank you. You know, you took my order, thank you.
Fair, yeah.
Like, I don't think I've ever said you're welcome. Like, is that weird to say you're welcome at a fast food place? Not like, have you ever heard that? Yeah.
I'm thinking about it. And I was like, some old bitch.
Yeah. Like, you're welcome.
Literally, like, I think if someone hit me with a real deal, you're welcome, like a fully pronounced you're welcome, I didn't think I'd be like, I don't know if I like that. Like, I don't know. Like,
well, you work at In-N-Out. Have you ever gotten that?
No, I never got a you're welcome. Thankfully, I never got a you're welcome. That would piss me off. If I take your order, hit you back with it, you're welcome, I'd be like, man, fuck you. Working at In-N-Out pretty much only taught me one thing, and it's that Samoans tip crazy. I got tipped at In-N-Out, like, what was it? It was either 37 or 47. I can't remember which one, but it was too much money. I was like, huh? He was like, yeah, it's for you, bro. And I was like, you know this? I was like, you know this In-N-Out, right? You just order more food, twin. You don't gotta tip me. But yeah, so
he just got a double.
No, it was like a family order. It was like a fat ass fucking order. But like even then, it was like, In-N-Out, twin.
It's the palm trees got
In-N-Out
island time, bro.
Type shit got him moving different. He thought he was back in Cali, bro.
He felt at home.
He was the chop.
Yeah.
Nah, but yeah, that shit was crazy. It was like 37 or 47.
That is crazy. I feel like
I remember looking at that shit like it was like I was looking around like I was like Smeagol. I was like,
I ain't telling none of y'all about this.
I told somebody like 4 days later. I was like, bro, someone dude like a week ago told me like $47. Like, word? And I was like, yeah, that shit was a week ago though.
It was super cool that was a week ago.
Yeah, she was gone. Yeah, it was just gone, bro.
You know, gas money. It's expensive around there.
Yeah, bro. But that's the only thing I learned from In-N-Out.
Yeah, you don't have anything else from In-N-Out? That giant pins are pretty cool.
Oh yeah, giant pins are pretty cool. What else did I learn? Never throw the trash over your shoulder. Always throw it under. Because when you throw it over, it creates too much force on the ass of the bag, and that's how bags pop all right on your face.
Yeah. Huh.
I didn't learn that the hard way. I learned that. I was told that.
Okay. I was gonna say that
because they would load those bins up. It's like a fucking plastic bag with like 60 pounds worth of trash. Like you're a fucking asshole. And they would still stomp on them and shit. And I'm like, bro.
Oh.
Literally.
It's just too busy.
I remember I used to use the trash compactor, and I was like, I should really get my arm chopped off by this hoe and just get the craziest bend of my life. Feel like I just put my pinky in it. Like, ah! It's a crazy check.
I don't know.
Because I was too young to use a trash compactor, but they still sent me out there.
Oh.
I'm gonna put my pinky in there.
I was gonna say,
get the craziest check of my life, bro.
I don't know if there's a workaround, but yeah, I think you found it.
You signed. They'd be like, did you sign the? Because what was it? They'd be like
a waiver.
They called it like the Smasher or something. I don't fucking know. It was some bullshit. I don't think. How do I say
They call
this?
it the Joint Buster.
I should say this. I don't think that In-N-Out as a corporation calls it the Smasher.
Yeah.
I think I just had a dumbass manager who would call it the Smasher.
Yeah.
And he was like, you signed the sheet for the Smasher? I'm like, no. And he'd be like,
they're fine. You get out there, big boy.
It's like, how old are you, bro? Like, 17. Like, go.
Get out there.
But I got shit for yo fuck ass. Get my pinky chopped off. Like, he told me it was okay.
That'd be pretty funny if it's like you gotta tell, like In-N-Out tells all the managers like, hey, you gotta let them know it's called the fucking
Smasher, bitch.
The goddamn tenderizer,
Joint buster.
Yeah, the joint buster, the fucking cartilage.
The cartilage cracker.
Like, and then they'll take it seriously.
Juicer.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. What is what'd you learn from Burger King? What's your best takeaway from Burger King?
Shit. Just give someone some free shit if they're really pissed off.
That's fine. That's actually fine.
I think that's about it.
Yeah.
Because other than that, I learned don't go to fast food places too late. Because it's definitely been sitting there.
That's why you gotta order some weird bougie shit off the menu when it's super late.
Like, yeah, not the nuggets.
Yeah, you gotta be like, actually, bro, I want the Impossible Whopper.
Yeah.
Fuck!
Yeah. They'll be mad, but I've never seen anything too bad back there.
I ate the Impossible Whopper one time, and my stomach hurt for like a day and a half after.
I've heard it's gotten better.
I'm not gonna try it.
I
don't trust anything Impossible. I remember one time I got the Impossible patties from Sam's Club, like they had the Impossible patties. And them shits dead ass tasted like oatmeal and the nutsack of a bean. Like it didn't even taste like a bean. It tasted like the skin of a bean.
Damn, I've had some fake meat stuff. I don't think that recent, but it was within the year, and I remember it being not bad.
I had fake chicken that wasn't bad.
Yeah.
Fake beef.
Not it.
I haven't had a good fake beef.
They
tried too hard on the texture and not enough on the flavor.
Yeah, I feel like the flavor is just too hard to recreate, so they're just like, all texture.
Yeah.
Which is fair, at least you get one good thing, but you still want, like, a burger.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm kind of scared of, like, those vegan spots, like, vegetarian spots I'll go with, because a lot of the times, I don't know what it is with vegan people, bro. They be trying to make fake meat, and it pisses me off. I'm like, bro, just make good vegan food. Don't make fake fucking meat. Like,
is vegan the one where you can't do honey and dairy?
Yeah.
Okay, maybe that's why. Maybe they have even more limitations. I feel like vegetarian, you make like a sick ass like, what was it, the yogurt sauce thing? Tahini? No.
Hummus? Man, you could put some tahini on some peanut bread and take that to the face with my balls. You seen that?
No, but is it called tahini? Am I stupid?
I think tahini is a food, but I don't know if it's what you're talking about.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, it looks like hummus. I don't know. It's yeah, either way, it's like a sauce thing. Yeah. Like, you can make good things out of, like, dairy and, like...
Maybe, but even then, you go to a vegetarian spot, like, bomb-ass salads, fucking pastas, you feel like that? Like, it's some good shit. You go to a vegan spot, they'll be like, Jake's chicken sandwich. And you're like, alright, bet. And it's literally like, it'll be like the crust of a chicken tender, but it's all filled with like fucking mushroom puree. Yeah. Mushroom puree with oats, and you take a bite of that shit, and somehow it squirts in your mouth. You're like, ugh.
Come on, man. Just fuck you.
I don't know what this. I can't give you the solution, bro. But it can't be this.
Maybe because they have a vegan title. What if they're just making everything harder? So it's like, yeah, I'm a vegan, not a vegetarian.
You know what? Fuck it, bro. I don't even eat plants.
I just sit out in the sun sometimes.
Bitch, I don't eat algae. I'm like, I don't even know.
I don't know, because I feel like It's probably something similar with the working out where it's like, man, you think that's hard?
You know? They're just fucking. Oh my god!
Well, like
they're nutrients maxing and shit. They're like not even nutrients maxing. They're trying to get their nutrients from the least appetizing thing possible.
Yeah, it just comes to mind because like I've been getting more like workout YouTube shorts and stuff. Mm-hmm. And sometimes I go in the comments, it's like, man, how do you look like that but only bench that? And then it's like, bro, I'm like 5'6". You know, like they're just being like haters, like, oh, you don't like Jake's chicken? What? Oh, you'd rather kill something for it to be worth it, huh?
Yeah, you're right. Oh, you need the flavor, don't you, bitch boy? Oh, you do need your food to taste good, don't you? You chew your food? No. Nah, you know what pissed me off? I remember like a while ago, there was this thing called Soylent. You remember Soylent?
Yeah, I was about to say.
Yeah.
you don't like sucking up some Soylent?
But you gotta eat your food? My 3 meals take me 4 minutes. Like, why?
Three flavors, plain, brown, and vanilla.
Got 3 flavors, bro. I got blue, white, and brown. Is that even fucking chocolate? What else was I gonna say? No.
The Soylent thing.
The Soylent thing pissed me off so bad when I first saw it. They were like, yeah, bro, eating tastes too good. Or like, eating takes too long. Like, bitch, eat a protein bar and call it a day. There's no need for you. I gotta get all my micronutrients from this.
Oh, they got protein cookies. They still actually they're fine on the sugar, but they still like taste pretty good. The ones that I get, I like.
You're talking about those fucking super cookies with the 2 brothers on them?
Yeah.
I heard that those aren't even good for you. I heard that like.
Oh no, they're not.
They're like the macros aren't like amazing.
No. It's, if you want the healthiest choice, no. But if you want something that's probably better than like a normal cookie, and they'll fill you up more, I think it's a good substitute.
What are those cookies called?
I forgot. I haven't had them in a while. But either way, because then I found like a protein bar that were like way better with the macros, and then they just don't taste too good.
I think my favorite thing is comparing macros with protein bars, because it's like you'll see one's like 16 grams of protein and like fucking 56 grams of sugar.
Yeah.
Right? And you'll see it, and it'll be like Dr. blah blah blah's amazing health supplement, right? And then you'll see another one that's like Donkey Punch, and it'll have the craziest macros you've ever seen. It'll be like 56 grams of protein, -2 grams of sugar. And you're like, what the fuck is in this? And somehow it doesn't taste bad. You're like, what the fuck am I eating, bro?
Yeah, that's how I feel about the one I have. It has like alcohol sugars or something. So like
your fucking liver's like,
yeah, like, but shit, it has a lot of protein and no sugar.
That's pretty much how I feel, bro. I just look at the macros and I'm like, there's gotta be a catch to this, but
it's almost like the diet stuff, you know. Like there's probably a catch eventually, but I'm gonna run the risk. I'd rather, you know, take a risk on my health with a diet soda and not the fucking like cigarette or something.
Fair, yeah. I was gonna say honestly, if a Diet Coke takes me out, I wasn't meant for this world. Like if I go in there and they're like, bro, you have 8 months to live. I'm like, doctor, what is it? And he's not like one of the obvious fucking crippling vices I have.
Yeah.
He's like, it's all the Fanta, bro. I'm like, huh? I'm gonna be very mad.
Yeah.
I think it's like a joke. I think that's gonna prove God has a sense of humor with me. I'm not gonna lie. If it takes me out on some dumb shit. I just remembered I was originally thinking about. It was like the whole vegan thing where it's like hard. They make it hard or like make it bad. Like they make their nutrients taste bad. It was like, it was this take on David Goggins where it was like, oh, you wake up and run 150 miles. Fuck that. it was just like why, bro? I'm gonna wake up, I'm gonna play COD, and then I'm gonna go out to the bar. And it was like, realistically, it's like I think some people try too hard. Like they try too hard to be good, and it's just like,
what if it just goes back to that the fulfillment enjoyment thing? What if they just like doing that, but like any less would just make them feel bad?
Fair. I mean, I guess I think. That is true. I don't know. I think that
You know what? It's not bad to try hard. It's bad if you try hard and say others aren't.
True. I also think it's bad
That's
if you try hard and then the trying of the hardness is making you unhappy.
Yeah.
But you're still trying hard for some fucking reason.
You're like, oh, I'm not happy because it's not enough. Bro. Yeah. That, and then you take it out on people by calling them crackheads who don't have money.
Exactly. That. Like, literally.
It's like, alright,
it's just always some weird shit. Yeah.
You know what?
I think that's the best example of human ego. It's suffering to do something and then criticizing others for not suffering with you.
Yeah. You just want a buddy to suffer with.
This fucking sucks, dude. To see a guy eat a burger, you're like, fuck you, man. You're like, what the fuck did I do? I'm having a burger. Or like my favorite thing is like when people are so obviously wrong, but they're on this weird moral high ground. It's like it would be like some vegan dude being like, "Fuck you, man! Fucking meat is murder." And it's like a farmer that like actually loves his animals. It just kills them like when he has to eat. It's like Twin. Oh no, you kind of wrong on this one, bro.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's.
Remember, guys, who's gonna carry the boats?
Not me, Twin. Hey!
Oh, bad. I didn't for y'all to hear that.
Yeah, that means the combo's over. Yeah, we time y'all. We time our.
It's for my medication, but either way, it's been about an hour, so yeah, it's probably time.
Yeah, we only got an hour for y'all, bruh. That's all we got for y'all.
We're busy people now, things are better. I'm not in the loony bin. Rob has a nice desk job. We're moving up in the world.
Moving up, boys. You know what's next?
Go back.
It's time to have a midlife crisis. Oh.
Who's
gonna break? No.
We'll see who gets sent to the better ward. What's it called? Faster.
We see who gains the most privileges in there.
Yeah.
I bet I got control of the TV day 2.
Honestly, people were pretty like.
They held that shit down?
Nah, like they were so like just like didn't want to be there or like detoxing so hard that's like.
Fuck you take it.
They just like one guy would be like, y'all want to watch something, and then everyone's like, oh, whatever. like sometimes those were the saddest moments. It wasn't even like the other.
It was the sheer.
It was the lack of people wanting to be there.
The sheer lack of enthusiasm was the crippling part.
Yeah, or that's the reason why we sat through 3 Hotel Transylvania movies.
Yeah, but that was the bottom word you said. The top word was pretty lit. It sounded like.
Oh yeah. Top one was way better.
Fair. You think there's a top? You think there's a level 3 that they just didn't show you, Anthony? You think there's a place with even more privileges?
Yes, it's called like Outside. It wasn't that bad, but it still wasn't fun.
Fair. All right, listener. Well, you have it here first. If you're gonna go to Looney Bin,
make sure to go to 700s. Make a special request just for some reason.
Please, I deserve the 700s.
Just say, hey, I've been doing bad things, but I don't want to do any more, so I need good treatment.
See, my boy Anthony sent me over here, bro. He said the 700.
Yes, I got a recommendation for 700. I'm a pretty chill dude.
He said he put in a good word. He said he called you guys, man.
Okay. All right, then.
All right, listener. It was very nice talking to y'all.
Oh, do you have a recommendation?
Oh, yeah. Hold up. Yeah. I got y'all.
I recommend the first not the first album. Smashing Pumpkins, but that one album on Spotify, not just on Spotify. Oh, Melancholy and the Infinite Sadness, but the deluxe edition, because it's like 50 hours of songs.
Jesus Christ.
No, not 50. My bad. I'm off by one number. 5 hours, which is almost 6 hours of music because it's all the CDs and everything. So you know what, guys? Just listen to all of it if you haven't, because I haven't.
There we go.
But I think you'll get through it. I started it. But.
We believe in you, listener.
Yeah.
You got that. All right, first recommendation, guys, is gonna be Democracy Manifest. It's a video on YouTube. Please go watch that. Second recommendation is also a video on YouTube, but it's gonna be by Kodak. It's Kodak Black Fourth Quarter. Shit came out 8 years ago. Shit is lit, twin. I think it's actually older than 8 years, but I think it's a World Star exclusive on YouTube that came out 8 years ago. That shit is lit, twin. You gonna like it. Alright, deuces zero. Listen to that fucking guy you recommended to last time. That shit was...
Yeah, no, it's pretty mad. If you're drunk, it's probably better.
I gotta listen to it in that state of mind, I guess. But...
Yeah. Alright then. Goodbye. Goodbye, guys.